Hey you guys, I am back with another haul. I've got a ton of great stuff to show you guys. Nikki and I went sourcing separately but on the same day, so this is a collection of all of that, and I am going to just start showing you what we got. If I can remember the comp, I will let you guys know verbally, and if not, I will make my best guess, which I'm pretty good at. So first one is a Lululemon item. This feels like a newer item, croppy. It's got some like sneaky animal print to it. Lululemon's definitely still one that we are picking up, but we do try to stick to ones where we can still find the size dot, because it's just too hard to measure leggings. Like measuring this doesn't show what it's going to actually stretch to, and so guessing a size with leggings is kind of difficult. I don't know the exact style name on that, but I'm going to guess it will probably sell for about $30 to $40 just because it feels like a newer style. Nikki came across a bunch of Lilly Pulitzer again, which surprisingly was at a completely different location, different thrift store chain. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm not going to complain about all the Lilly, especially during this time of the year. This can be a great brand to pick up. I pick it up in just about anything. All of these have a specific style name to them, and I saw they were all ranging from like anywhere from like $50 to $100. So I'll expect that one to sell within that range. Really important to look up the style name and number, in my opinion, for these. Here's another one, same size, so it seems like somebody donated their collection. This one's really pretty and beaded, and it does look like all the beading is there. Great keywords with Lilly Pulitzer are preppy, beach, vacation, sometimes nautical, and we usually put all of those keywords in our keyword strings in the description. Same one, must be the same person, size 4. This one's a really pretty blue and gold metallic color. That should do really well. Is this the same one? No, similar. Someone definitely donated their collection. Also a size 4. Who would donate all these? I don't know. They must not know about reselling. Someone much more fortunate than I am, because these are very nice dresses. This one's really heavy, so I'm sure this one's going to go for a lot. Plus it is a 3/4 length sleeve, which, by the way, when I am doing comps, especially when I'm like considering factors that might increase value, whenever I do my comp, if there's a 3/4 sleeve and I know that that might impact the price, I always include that in my comp. I just type 3/4 and add it on to my search, and sometimes can make a difference. So that is a tip I do have for you. Next up is Chino by Anthropologie. Anthropologie pants perform in general pretty well for me. These are a larger size, size 30 relaxed. Nice tropical print, has a raw hem, and I can usually get anywhere between 30 and 35 for those. Next up is Eileen Fisher. Also pick up anything in this brand. It does really well for us. Size extra large, pull on pants, which is a great category right now. Just black, what feel like viscose pants or viscose, and I will probably list those with the size around 40, maybe even higher. This one is COS. Now this one doesn't have a 100% sell-through rate always, but it does seem to be pretty like higher end sometimes. I think it is like the higher end of H&M. People do look after it. It stands for Collection of Style. These are a pair of 100% linen pants, which, if you guys didn't know, during this time of the year, really adds value. And most brands that you might not pick up, if you can find linen pants, they might be worth something. I find especially with men's brands, that is true. Men's linen pants can be a little bit harder to come by, and so they usually have a pretty decent sell-through rate. I would guess those are probably going to go 35 to 40. Another Eileen Fisher, older style here, size medium petite. This is a linen top. Really pretty, like sea blue. That should go for probably 30 to 35. I think I'm gonna try to be quick and actually go through both of these totes. There's like about 55 items in this. Lily Pulitzer tank top, I would say 30 to 40 on this one. And again, all of those we would have looked up the actual style for. This one is gorgeous. Sundance. I can't say no to Sundance. I don't know why. I just can't say no to a Sundance piece. Let me know what your brands are below that you pick up no matter what, but that you know you probably shouldn't and you should probably be pickier over. That's Sundance for me, but this is definitely a great piece. This is a heavy, chunky cable knit sweater. And even though I'm not necessarily looking for like fall winter stuff right now, if I find a really high quality piece that either still comps well sell-through rate wise, or I know holds enough value that if I list it now, it'll still be good in fall and winter, even if I drop price, that would definitely be one of those pieces. Nikki did the comp on that, but I'm guessing like at least 50 for that. Madewell. Size large. Like picking up at Madewell in larger sizes. I'm a little bit pickier otherwise, especially with the tops. Larger sizes and then midi to maxi length dresses in Madewell seem to do pretty good. Probably just 25 for that. One of our favorite bread and butters, Democracy AB Technology. These will probably just go for 25 just because they are smaller, but they flip really quickly for me, and these ones are in really great condition and a really nice like taupe color. Another Lily. Man, she hit the jackpot. I would seriously, guys, I would pick up anything in this brand for real. Okay, so a really nice like drapey cobalt blue blouse. I would guess 35 and up on that, probably closer to 45 with it being long sleeve. Oh, this is new. I was gonna say these are a pair of Under Armour golf pants, but these actually have a style name. This is pretty much the only thing in Under Armour that we really get are the like golf pants and shorts. This one's called the Showdown pant. So interesting. Haven't heard of it. Feels like a golfy type pant. Generally for Under Armour golf pants, I can usually get around 25 to 30, but since those have a specific style, I'm gonna go with 30 to 35. This is a brand that does not have a 100% sell-through rate, but I always get it because it holds its value, and even though I might sit on it for a little bit longer, it definitely still performs well, and I always get a good return on investment. So Joseph Ribkoff. Really pretty midi length dress with multicolor pattern. This should do really well during this time of the year. Usually for Joseph Ribkoff, I ask about 40. With that being a more like desirable pattern and like that scuba knit material, I'll probably go closer to like 45 on that. This is Torrid. The larger the size, the better. This is a size 4. This is really cute. Cut out grungy like sweatshirt material dress. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. If you guys are someone who pass on Torrid a lot, let me get water. Still trying to not edit these videos, guys, so I'm gonna leave this in. I just been talking a lot and it's starting to catch up with me. So Torrid, if you guys are somebody who doesn't pick up Torrid because it doesn't perform well for you, pick up size 3 and larger. 4 and 5 like fly, so it might just be the size that you're getting. This is an Athleta tank top. Now this one's a size extra small, but it must be a desirable style. It is a very nice like scuba material tank top. Seamless, perforated, split back. I'll use all those keywords. I'm gonna guess just 25 on that with it being a tank top. I also, like Dickie, came across a patch of stuff. Found a lot of Sundance. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This was stuff I didn't comp. I'm blinded to Sundance. but I feel like it'll perform well. So these are a size 10. They feel really high quality, and they're a wide leg denim. Let me know down below, have you guys ever seen Sundance jeans? I've never seen this before. I was surprised. I snatched it up. It was like my last sourcing trip, and I was being probably a little bit more loosey-goosey than I should have on the comping, just because I was like, man, I'm like past my time. I want to go home, but I'm finding really great stuff. So I'm not going to check comps because I'm pretty confident, but I probably should check comps. It's the Sundance, I'm telling you. Here's another pair of size 10 pants. These are really gorgeous linen embroidered cargo pants. And I did not do a comp yet on these, but in the past I've usually been able to sell them for 35 to 40. So that's probably what I will list those for. No idea on the Sundance jeans. If I had to guess, probably 40 to 50, but that might be a category that doesn't perform well. If so, I will list lower. We'll see. Do as I say, not as I do. Check your comps. Sundance size 10. These are more of like a skinny jean, but they are embroidered down the leg and through the pocket. And again, a decent size and a size 10. So I think that they will perform well. I would say probably 30 on those. This is an athletic wear brand I don't find often, but I always get it when I do because it performs really well for me. It is Buff Bunny. And these feel like they've hardly been worn. These are a pair of like spandex bike shorts, which are really popular. People wear them for volleyball. They wear them to lift, to run, and then people just wear them for like bike short fashion. So definitely worth looking into if you find a higher tier brand. And I'll include all those keywords. Those are probably going to go for 25 to 30. This is Catherine's. I like picking up plus size in this brand as well, 4X. I do try to factor stack with this brand. This one is long sleeve button up, multicolor paisley. This will be really good for 4th of July. So maybe I should pull this actually. Maybe I should pull that and list it ahead of schedule. Okay guys, this is something new. This goes back to the Sundance cardigan. Like, I am not trying to pick up winter and fall right now, but if there is like a high dollar item or one that still, even in this current season, has a good sell-through rate, then I'll get it. And this was the case with this as well. Never heard of this before. It is Banana Republic in collaboration with Todd and Duncan. Let me know if you guys have heard of that. I never have. This is a Scottish cashmere, and pretty much any collaboration I see I look up because they tend to be more valuable. But something like Banana Republic, which is typically a brand you might not get, if it's in a collaboration, might be worth getting. So Scottish cashmere, definitely a good sign. Anything like Irish cashmere, Scottish cashmere, or wool seems to perform well. This is a women's oversized turtleneck sweater, and the color is not coming off on camera as good as it is in person. It is a really like rich earthy green, and I saw comps for these going from like $60 to $100. I'm gonna list mine for $85 just because of the season, but this is an example of something that I would still get even though we're not in the season for it, and we're not close yet enough to a season to start picking up items to prepare for a season, but like such a good item, good sell-through rate still, and it's going to sell for quite a bit, so willing to wait on that one. Ariat. This is a Western women's snap shirt. This had pretty good comps. Mine is very colorful and it has snap diamond buttons, and the ones that were like this were going for more. I'll probably list this for 25 to 30, but regardless, they did have pretty good comps. Okay, Good American jeans. I almost always get Good American leggings I have found recently, and they did not have good comps, so I leave those, but pretty much anything jeans I do get. These are called the Good Waist. They are a size 6. The thing with Good American is they don't always have a 100% sell-through rate depending on the style and the size you get, but in my opinion, they're still worth getting in the jeans because they do retail for so much and they have enough of a following that if you get them, you can either list them at market and sit on them for a little while until they sell, or you can price lower than everyone else and get yours to move quicker. But I find that there is enough value in that brand to get it still. This is a newer Athleta piece. This is the Avenue wide leg crop pant. Never heard of this, but had a great sell-through rate. Size 4. Anything athletic, wide leg, it's definitely going to do well. I think the comps on that were actually like 35 bucks, surprisingly. Pre-owned. Okay, next up, Affliction men's t-shirt. I always get these. They flip for at least 25, usually about 25 though. This is a really nice print, super grungy. It's like that really thin material too that those users seem to like. This is a brand I've never heard of before. I only looked at it because it gave me Johnny Was vibes and it was new with tags. Is this not super gorgeous? It's like a burnout velvet. It's got embroidery, has embroidery along the front and the back of the sleeve. It's a very, very gorgeous tunic top. Lots of good things going for it. So all of those, I was like, I have to look this up. So the brand is Rylace or Rylace, R-Y-L lace. And this is new with tags. Size 22, so it's also a plus size. So like every factor you could ever want right there. I did a comp on eBay for that. If you guys watch my channel, you know I always check comps on eBay first. I think I only saw like one available for sale and none sold, which told me that there wasn't enough information on eBay to decide whether to get that or not. But the one that was for sale was listed very, very high. I think over $100. So I was like, okay, maybe I should put a little bit more effort into this one. So I went on over to Poshmark, which is typically what I do if I don't find what I need on eBay because they hold more data. And so I searched that and more information on Poshmark came up, really good sell-through rate on there. Still not a lot of information, but stuff had sold compared to what was listed. And they were selling for quite a bit. And I actually think that I'm going to list that for, I don't know, 65, 75, something like that, maybe even higher. I need to do a little bit more research, but mine is new with tags. It's a plus size. It is gorgeous. So I'm gonna probably list it high, and it seems to be a more rare find. And like I said, very like Johnny Was vibes. So gonna get that listed, but definitely a lot of indicators of a good quality item in that. And one more item in this bin, and then I'll switch to the next one, and this is just gonna be a long haul. This is a Nike item, size small. I paid $8.99 for it. Again, winter, fall item. Lots of profits though. I was surprised to find that this was Nike. It is a like Sherpa fleece half zip pullover. It's got the like, is that a funnel hood? Yeah, like a funnel hood. It's got the Nike logo, very well constructed. Love the colorway of this. This one's in really excellent condition. I looked this up and I don't remember what it was called, but it's a very popular style and there wasn't a lot of them on eBay either. And the ones that I saw that were selling, the new with tags ones were going for like between, I think 100 and 150. I'm gonna probably price mine at about 85 for that because mine's pre-owned. But I think it'll be a really, really great flip. Okay, I need to transition to this next bin. Let me know if you guys like the long hauls down below. I always ask and I get mixed responses. I think most of you say you like the long hauls. But sometimes I like to split it up into a couple just because I know it's a lot to sit through and watch. It's like movie length sometimes. Okay, these are a pair of newer label American Eagle kick boot jeans, and they are a size 20. I'm not going to undo these, but they are like a flare leg, which in American Eagle can be good. So plus size, New tags, really good kick boot. Look it up. I think we're gonna list those for like 50 maybe. We probably paid $8.99 for them. We actually have 2 pairs of those. American Eagle jeans, for the most part, I stay away from unless they're like a wide leg flare or something like that. And even still, I'm looking up everything. Next up is a Prana men's button-up shirt. Size large, probably 25 bucks on that. These are a pair of older label Duluth Trading Company ripstop stretchy cargo pants. Nikki's the one that got this stuff. I would say probably 30 on those. This is a good bolo, like a bread and butter bolo. It is Tahari linen, especially when it is larger size. This is a size XL. It's new tags, well, new tags TJ Maxx. I'm not gonna undo it. It is a dress, but Tahari linen and then like Cynthia Rowley linen when it's larger size performs really well for me. Again, still bread and butter, but pretty good. This is a Catherine's piece. Reminder that that is a plus size brand. This is a really nice, lightweight, like beachy cardigan, I guess I call it. Maybe even kimono-esque. It is asymmetrical, open knit, 3/4 length sleeve, like everything you want in a beachy cardigan, floral. That'll probably go for 25, 27 bucks. Anything linen right now is performing well. So some brands that you might not normally get might perform well under certain circumstances. This is a Gap boyfriend shirt in a size large, and it has a stain. I'm gonna set that aside. This is a pretty pink color though, button up, and that should perform pretty well. I don't know. I doubt she saw that. It's probably just because I'm under a harsh light. I'm gonna take that home and try to wash it. This is a specific item in Banana Republic that I always get. It is the Banana Republic men's traveler pants and the traveler jeans, specifically only the style. These usually go 25 to 30. They have a 100% sell-through rate. I keep checking the sell-through rate because I'm like, when are these gonna fall off? You know, I used to be able to get like 30 to 35 for them. Now I can only get 25 for them, 30 sometimes, but they still have a 100% sell-through rate, so I keep getting them. Once that price starts to drop some more, or the sell-through rate stops to drop, I'll stop getting them, but I am keeping an eye on that, and it still performs well. This might surprise some of you. LuLaRoe jeans, size 34. Are you guys noticing the common theme with the stretchy waistband? Very popular right now in a lot of brands. LuLaRoe jeans actually have a really great sell-through rate, and these, surprisingly, I think I can get 40 bucks for them, pre-owned. Can you believe that? These are also a nice distressed pair too, so they're super trendy, really great condition. I paid $8.99, but again, really high sell-through rate, over 100%, and I should be able to get 40 for that. All right, next up is a Chico's Travelers slinky type top, size 1. This like slinky knit material does really well for us. This is a really cool blouse, actually. I've never seen one like this in the slinky knit. Still only like probably 25, but should be a quick flip. Chico's size 3, very nice, like beachy pattern top. We try to get something extra with Chico's because they're usually only $25 flips anyways. So we try to stay on season. We try to have, you know, something extra. In that case, it's very like on trend, beachy, kind of bohemian. If it was just like a plain t-shirt, probably gonna leave that behind. This one is Desigual, which does not have a 100% sell-through rate, but some of their pieces go for quite a bit. This is a very cool, it gave me Ed Hardy vibes, grungy Y2K bubble hem dress. It needs buttoned up, but super Y2K, definitely Ed Hardy vibes. I'll definitely use Y2K and bubble hem in the title. I think I'm gonna list that for around 35 to 40. Again, not 100% sell-through rate, but some of them are going for quite a bit, so I'm gonna risk it. Here is another like colder weather item that's still performing well. Marine layer, size large men's flannel shirt. I just did a comp on this yesterday, guys, and it was good. So just throwing it out there. Definitely want to keep your eye on comps because as we get into warmer weather, that might change. Pure Jill. This is definitely my favorite, well, not my favorite, one of my favorite lines by J. Jill. Pure Jill and Love Linen are my favorites. This is a size extra large women's top with a tie. This actually goes in the front. This is a linen viscose blend. I've been really into graphic t-shirts lately. If I could just be a vintage t-shirt reseller, like, I would do it. I get why there's like groups of guys that do it. Not to say that they're all guys, mostly guys. Like, I could get on board with that. I would love to do that. T-shirts are so easy to list. They're the same item specifics every time. I enjoy the nostalgia. I enjoy looking it up. It's just like, it's quick. It comes natural to me, but I can't find enough to justify only selling those. But I have gotten pretty good, even with modern t-shirts, of determining ones that'll flip for at least 25. This is the X-File size extra large. This is a more modern one. I think it's a 2016, but it is a more rare graphic. So I got it, and I think I'm gonna list it for about 30 to 35. Here is Soft Surroundings. This brand performs best in plus size. This is a size 3X Pima cotton stretch tank top. Longer length, this should go for 25 to 30. Here is something you'll want to memorize, is this type of plaid. It is called Madras plaid, and this actually says it here, Indian Madras. That is the type of plaid. J. Crew, size large. This one's new with tags. It is a men's plaid popover shirt. Definitely vacation vibes on this as well. It does not say what it retailed for, but I'm gonna guess probably like just under $100 maybe, probably like 89 I would say. And I am going to list this I think for 40. I paid $4.29 for it. I've also been really getting into blazers. You guys actually probably will not believe what this is and what it's going to sell for, because I was really shocked. I came across this brand in linen blazers earlier in the week, actually at the same store. I got all of them. I think we got like 3 or 4 of them. They were comping really well. And then I came across these, which are just cotton, and I was like, I'll do a comp because, you know, I've been surprised with this brand recently, and these also do well. Joseph Abed. Who'd have thunk? Not me. So this is a size XXL, which is really nice because usually with blazers, they're hidden. Both the brand and the size are hidden, and it's like really easy sizing. This is just a cotton men's blazer, but this particular size and this particular brand performs really well. I think I could get 40 to 50 for these, and this is going to be super easy to list. I only paid $3.99 for it. And the linen blazers I only paid $4.99 for, and those are going to go for 50. So definitely going to watch for this brand in blazers from now on. It's the exact same thing. This one was $4.99. Same thing though. It's a cotton 2-button men's blazer. 40, 50 bucks ASP, like I'm gonna take it all day long. This is a one-piece bathing suit, and I do like selling one-piece bathing suits during this time of the year. It seems to be a category that a lot of resellers pass on. I think I know why, because condition is like heavily involved. But you can get some really good profits off of some of them. This is a really cute, like pinup retro vibe women's J. Crew size. What size were you? I think it was a large, size 10. One-piece swimsuit. I think I'm gonna list this for 30 or 35. I don't know. It can be a good category that people pass on a lot. This is a brand that also seems to only perform well in plus sizes. This is Licky brand size 1X. And this is a really pretty 3/4 length sleeve top. That should go for $25. This is Express, but it was so pretty I couldn't leave it behind, and it was discounted. So Express, not a brand I would normally recommend you get, but I have had some luck with it because it does retail for a lot. It is new with tags. I paid, this was half off, so I paid $4.50 for this. New with tags, metallic faux wrap, like officey top. This thing is gorgeous in person. Like, the camera is not doing it justice. You can kind of see the shine on it. But I thought this would do really well. I do have some good luck with Express depending on what the piece is. And the fact that it's a larger size is going to help it sell. I'll probably list that for around $30. This is a bread and butter. Life is Good, size large, crusher tee. I paid about $3 for it. I'll flip it for $20 to $25, but it should be a really quick flip. Lululemon, a pair of gray leggings. And I'm not going to pull it out, but I did check to make sure that there was a size because that can be an issue for us. I think that one's going to go for $25 only because there's a small mark towards the bottom of the leg that I noticed after I'd purchased it. So I'm going to just drop the price on that to $25 to get it to sell. This is an old familiar friend. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I used to pick up everything silver jeans, like everything. I no longer do that. The men's jeans do really well still. The women's not so much. This are a pair of Suki jeans, which seem to be one of their most like popular, well-known styles. I only got this because it was a large plus size. Otherwise, I probably would not have just because they are oversaturated right now. This is a size 18. I paid $7.99. I'm going to flip it for $35 to $40. And I think I can get a little bit more for these, not only because of the size, but they're also a flap pocket, which is what this is. So I think they'll sell even better. So I'll probably list closer to $40, just with those factors. All right, last item. This is a long haul. We're over 30 minutes. This is 2 totes. Like, I'm getting there, guys. For those of you that enjoy the long thrift hauls, I hope you enjoy this one. So last item is a pretty surprising item. I don't normally pick this up, but I've been doing a lot of comps, like on my own, like just sitting at home looking up like men's polo shirts and filtering to a certain price point and just studying them. And I learned that some of the Hugo Boss men's polos do well. So I came across this and I looked it up and it did perform well. This is a luxury cotton Hugo Boss men's polo shirt. And it's got the like spell out here. Really nice feeling. I think this was a half off price, so I paid like $3.50. I think I'm gonna list this for close to $30, maybe $35. I saw some even going for $40, but most of them were like $25, $30. So I'm gonna price like somewhere in the middle just to ensure mine sells, since I don't have a lot of experience with that quite yet. But yeah, that is one category in Hugo Boss that I'm looking at right now, and it seems to be performing well. That's it for the haul, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you're not already and you would like to be, I do a lot of these thrift hauls, so if you want to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell, I'd be happy to have you on my channel. If you do that, you'll get notified every single time I post thrift hauls, which lately has been a lot. Now that I don't edit them, I'm able to pump out more and more, and we're bringing in, gosh, looking at the board right now, we are going to start bringing in 355 items a week. Bringing in and listing 355 items a week. So I got a lot of stuff to show every week. Probably won't get through all of it, but that is my goal. Hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Give me a thumbs up if you do like this content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.